Hey guys, Aleida here for NERDSHOCK, and we're back with Basil the Wanderer on his journey through Tyria. So last time we leveled up to level 32. We took a look at, gearing up to get his gear up to his current level. We looked at outfits, and we also took a look at some skills, like the elite skill we finally got. So now we have a full skill bar. But since we're level 32, we're also ready to start the third personal story chapter, the Orders of Tyria. So we've been summoned to the Queen's throne room, and let's enter to meet up with Queen Jennah. So enter instance. Okay, let's see what Queen Jennah needs to tell us.
Your Majesty, Captain Thackeray, I was summoned.
Indeed. I'm glad you're here, my friend. Traitor needs you once more.
You know I'll do anything I can to help. What's the problem, Captain?
There's a swamp in southern Traitor called Lichcroft Mere. The area's been hit hard by our war with the Centaurs. Most of the lumber there goes to build catapults and defenses, so it's common practice to use strips of marsh moss instead of firewood on cold nights. However, the Seraph have brought me recent reports that risen undead, servants of Or, have been seen in the swamp.
Risen? The dragon's minions. If they're in the swamp, anyone who goes in there would be in great danger.
Precisely. The three Orders of Tyria are pushing to be involved, but can't agree on a plan. While they bicker, my people are at risk. Hero, I have summoned you to act as advocate of the Crown. I want you to meet with the Orders and take charge of the situation.
You'll be dealing with the Vigil, the Durman Priory, and the Order of Whispers. All three specialize in fighting Zaitan and its minions. However, they all use different methods. It'll be your job to decide which plan is best, and then act on it.
You will have the full authority of the Crown to handle this situation. Will you accept this task, Hero?
Your Majesty, I will. I'm honored to serve Traitor and my queen.
Thank you. Go, and meet with the Order representatives as soon as possible. I look forward to your report.
So now we need to travel to Iriko Trade Camp. We can leave the story instance for now. So let's take a look at our map. So I actually leveled up by, well, we've done of course Queensdale map completion, but in the Kessex Hills I just walked around, unlocked a lot of waypoints, did only 2 hearts, some dynamic events, but that really helped with me like leveling up to level 32. But fortunately, by just kind of going through Kessex Hills and discovering the important waypoints and stuff, we also get the waypoint here, Iriko Trade Camp waypoint. And here is our the Orders of Tyria quest marker. So, of course, if you're like, oh, well, I'm still leveling and I want to level up some more, we can always walk through Queensdale, go to the Kessex Hills, and then, reach our quest marker by foot or by raptor. But for now, since we are focusing on the story, we'll just use the waypoint. So let's go there. Let's see. Let's go up. And there's our quest marker. Let's enter the story instance. Okay.
Want to see a trick?
Sure.
Name a land you guys.
Want to see my magic trick? Think of a number from 1 to 10 and I'll use my magical powers to guess what it is. Oh, okay, I picked 7. Don't say the number, dummy, just think it. Okay, let's pick a new number, like 3? I hope you can do math. Multiply that number by 3. Don't tell me what it is. Okay, 3 times 3 is 9. Now add 3 and multiply the new number by 3. Okay, 9 adding 3 is 12. Okay, 36. right now. Right, how long is this going to take? Oh, okay, now add those 2 digits together. Your number is 9. Yeah, it is. Not bad, kid. Not bad at all. You know, I should, try different numbers, but I'm not I'm not so good at maths, but yeah, I think that's a fun trick. Okay, so let's head to the quest marker.
Finally. Thank Dwayne you're here. I am Scholar Josir of the German Priory. We've been expecting you.
You're here to make decisions, and that's exactly what we need.
For once, Ehan's right about something. I'm Hiroki, a crusader with the Vigil. The Risen forces are active in Lichcroft Mere. There are missing villagers, mostly children. We've got to get soldiers in there. The Vigil has a squad standing by. They're ready to sweep the area on your signal, Advocate. Just give the word.
Advocate, I'm sure you can see that such an approach would only cause more problems. The German Priory has a wondrous device called the Mortus Virge. We believe in using intellect to fight the dragons. Saves on manpower, and we have achieved some marvelous advancements.
Your device is theoretical, untested. You want to risk children on that? Vigil steel is tried and true.
I'm with the Order of Whispers. We brought this to the Queen's attention, but we'll leave the frontline fighting to the others.
Very well. Hiroki, Josir, give me a moment to think this over and then I'll decide.
So speak with the Order representatives. So let's talk to Crusader Hiroki first. I hate to rush you, Basil the Wanderer, but it's time to decide. We need to find those children. Can you tell me a little more about the Vigil first? The Vigil is a militia composed of all the races of Tyria. We fight the dragons and we protect the innocent. Oh, good to know. Okay, well,
Some must fight
can you remind me about the choices again, please? The Vigil wants to make a direct military strike into the swamp. The German Priory wants to go in quietly and use a new magic item to protect the children. Okay. Let's talk to Scholar Josir.
We know so little.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the German Priory first? I certainly can. We are Tyria's most elite scholars and archaeologists. We search for lore to use against the dragons. That makes sense. Can you remind me about my choices again, please? The Vigil wants to make a direct military strike into the... Oh yeah, well, exactly what Hiroki said. Okay, okay, right. I'm ready to decide. Full offensive or go with the Priory's clever device. So this is a point where you of course can make a decision and think like, oh, let's just go full force into the swamp, or maybe check out what the Priory has. And of course you're totally free to make some decisions, and of course there will be some follow-up quests, so you can pick an order and go with their plan instead. For example, I'll be going with Scholar Josir this time because I'm not sure about sending a lot of people into the swamps and to fight undead, Let's just go in kind of quietly. Maybe that's an easy way. So I've decided to go with the Priory's plan. Splendid. I'll meet you outside Lichcroft Mere and we'll get started. Congratulations on a wise decision. Well, looking forward to working with you, Josir. We'll have those kids safe in no time. Okay. And we can pick out some rewards. So I've been shopping via the trading post, and as you can see, even though I can, pick a reward, in this case, pick out some new pauldrons or shoulder armor, but overall, they're actually of lesser quality than the ones I picked up via the trading post. So let's just pick one, doesn't matter which one, and then we can always salvage or sell the item later. Accept. And I've got enough space so we can check that out later. Let's leave the story instance and head to the swamps. Okay, so our quest marker says we need to head over to this direction. Okay.
Advance.
Let's see if I forgot about switching his... Yeah, let's switch these harvest tools real quick, because the current ones I had equipped were the volatile magic harvesting tools. They were actually unbreakable harvesting sickles, but they don't come with a special glyph. So I've just switched around my harvesting tools so that when I, gather these onions, I also save up on a volatile magic, which is something you'll get, which becomes important at a later time in the game. But I'm still saving up for all my legendary stuff and things and items, and volatile magic can be very helpful with that. So I'll be... it would be wise for me to switch, and yeah. So Pubaru is a special target, so if you are kind of looking for... to kind of, if you have marked him as a target, you, there he is, and you could engage with him. But for now, that's not our our goal. And as you can see, actually, let's just clean up these skills for a bit, because they are in our way. So last time we actually unlocked our elite skill, the Mistfire Wolf, but it's not a skill we can use underwater. So let's see. At this point I can't really change it, probably because I currently don't really have a skill that can be used underwater. That's not so bad at this time. But we definitely want to add an elite skill for underwater combat as well. So let's just move on and...
Char.
They're, big. And they have lots of
May the
claws.
stars guide you.
Exactly.
Let's see where that quest marker is. Ah, there it is. And enter instance. Okay, so where is Scholar Josu? There he is.
Greetings and salutations, Advocate. A fine day for a walk in the swamp, wouldn't you agree?
You're mighty cheerful for someone headed to take on the Risen. What's up?
Ah, but I always enjoy a priory expedition. Experimentation, research, discovering lost artifacts in an old musty tomb, then more experimentation. Every day is a new adventure in the Derman Priory. It's a fine life.
You do manage to make it sound exciting. So what's this new trinket you were telling me about?
It's called the Mortus Virge. It allows the holder to easily distinguish the living from the risen dead, but also confuddles the undead, making it harder for them to find you.
That does sound useful. Who built this thing?
Would it surprise you if I said it was based on a Char invention? The Priory values ideas and innovation no matter where the genius occurs. The dragons aren't being picky, so why should we? Any weapon we can use against them is worth exploring.
Char, huh? Well, I can't fault your reasoning, especially if it helps us defeat these undead. Fire that thing up and let's go find those missing kids.
Okay, so you've got the Mortus Virge, and we should be kind of cloaked, sorta, or at least not yet. We can still be attacked by these risen humans.
Help!
but we should use it on the children. I
Don't
think.
be afraid, child. The Mortus Virge will protect you. And while the enchantment is active, you can sense the undead. Avoid them, and run home as fast as you can.
Thanks, mister. I'll tell my parents all about how you saved me.
So, as you can see, the little kid can just run past. And actually, if you do this mission when picking Hiroki's plan, it's a bit more like you definitely have to fight your way through, and it's a bit more chaotic. That's a way to do it, of course, but I actually quite like trying, you know, it with the Mortus Virge with Scholar Joser.
Don't be afraid. With this enchantment upon you, you can sense the undead and stay away from them. Now head home.
If you say so. Thanks a lot, Mr. Old Man.
Okay, so now let's head over here. There are no enemies here except for the one there. Okay. Pretty stealthy, actually.
Help! Monsters and bad people!
Okay.
I've enchanted you with the Mortus Virge, my child. Now you can sense the undead and avoid them. Keep your wits about you, and run. Run all the way home.
Yay! Thank you, sir.
Cool. Okay, so we only have one more to go. Okay.
I'm over here. Save me!
Quickly, child. This enchantment will allow you to sense the undead. Avoid them, and make your way home.
Really? Thanks, mister.
Nice.
Magnificent. The Mortus Virge worked. Perhaps not perfectly, but certainly better than I hoped.
It's an impressive device. Tell me, is the Durman Priory full of such things?
Yes and no. More importantly, our order is full of the kind of people who like to invent this sort of thing. And, I might add, people like you, brave enough to test it. You would be a fine addition to our order, you know.
What else does the Order do?
Anything. Everything. We travel the world seeking lost knowledge to use against Zaitan. Exciting, no?
It sounds very interesting. Thank you for telling me about it. We'd better get back and share news of our victory with the others. Thanks again for your assistance. This was extremely educational.
Nice. Okay, so now we need to head back to the Salma district and talk to the Order representatives again. Let's leave this instance. And, you know, I actually quite like the Durman Priory, you know, like going into the lore, being an explorer, or just try to dig up old knowledge. So during my first playthrough, kind of, my first character, I definitely picked the Durman Priory. But of course there are two other orders still. So let's head back to the Salma district. We can use our waypoint in Divinity's Reach. And, you know, let's see if we can investigate this case further. Let's see, yeah. Already seeing the quest markers of the Order representatives.
We need to deal the undead a decisive blow. Remove the army, and we remove the threat.
There's an intelligence to their movements. We need to discover the root of the problem, not just follow them from fight to fight.
At the cost of lives, the undead are attacking now. If we sit idle, people will die.
Too much has
Okay.
Advocate, the representatives have reported your success. Well done.
Thank you, Logan. I'm glad we saved the children, but the undead are still a problem.
I'm told the children saw a Seraph soldier in the swamp, and their stories were quite appalling. They were as frightened of him as of the undead. If this was that soldier, the children say he's become violent and incoherent. They also say that the undead weren't attacking him.
There aren't any Seraph outposts in Lichcroft Mere. What's a lone soldier doing out there?
According to Seraph reports, a corporal named Kellogg didn't report for duty. I'd assumed he was AWOL in Lion's Arch, but maybe there's more to it.
This Kella could be under Zaitan's influence. Could he be inciting the Risen and making them more aggressive? Maybe he's a necromancer.
We don't have time for theories, Advocate. Vigil scouts marked more undead approaching the town of Triskell Quay. The corruption is spreading.
If so, then Triskell Quay is just a symptom. Whatever's drawing the undead inland will continue to do so even if we save the town. We should investigate what happened to Kellic. He may be the key to these attacks. Till we know what's going on, we're just plugging leaks.
You want to go on a wild goose chase, Ihan? Fine. But don't risk Triskell Quay. We need soldiers to defend the town or people will die.
A few will die now, but we'd be saving many in the long run. The Order of Whispers is prepared to make that exchange.
It's a good thing that decision's not up to you two. Advocate, it's in your hands.
Well, I think Ihan can go alone on his hunt to see which causes these attacks. I definitely think Triskell
Never
needs some help, you know? I'm ready to decide. Yeah, Triskell Quay needs our help. Glad to hear it. Meet me at Triskell Quay and we'll face these Risen head on. Travel safely and I'll see you there. Okay. And we can pick some weapons. Even like a scepter. Let's switch our weapon set and see if the scepter... no. Not really items that I want to use. Just pick one and we'll get rid of it later. We're leveled up to level 33. And we can select our level rewards. Well, this time we finally have some gear that might be helpful. So let's see, power and precision, of precision, condition damage, toughness, vitality. Let's go for power, precision, and accept. Upcoming level rewards. At level 35 we get plus 10 hero points. 39 we get rare equipment. And at level 40 we can do the personal story chapter 4, and at 45 we'll get a second specialization slot. Cool. Well, we're still level 33, so we still have a long way to go. So close the level rewards and let's leave the story instance and head back to, well, not really back, but let's head to Triskell Quay. Let's open up the map. So Triskell Quay is actually a place in Kessex Hills, and as I said before, I've already discovered parts of Kessex Hills, and we can actually just use a waypoint and go to the next quest marker. We can go to the Kessex Haven waypoint for 49 coins, or Overlake Haven waypoint for 53 coins, or Wyvern waypoint for 49. So let's be cheap. Well, doesn't quite really, though these two actually cost the same. So let's go Kessex Haven waypoint. And as always, you can always, you know, just go by foot or use your raptor to head towards Kessex Hill again and just slay some enemies while you're at it to, you know, level up. But for now, let's just focus on the story and go to the next quest marker. ASAP. Enter instant. Okay.
It's worse than we feared. Zaitan's minions are everywhere.
It looks bad down there. Do we have enough soldiers to save the town?
Whether we do or not, we're going to try. If my death saves an innocent life, then I've done my duty as Vigil. But I plan to go down fighting.
Agreed. What's Vigil protocol in this kind of situation?
Well, we've got no time to form ranks. I sent our soldiers ahead into the town to drive back the undead. They'll need our help.
I'm ready for a fight, Haruki. Let's not waste any more time.
Okay. So since we are in a story instance of the original Guild Wars 2 release, we're not able to use mounts, but we don't really need to.
Thanks, but don't let up.
Don't stop.
Everybody else is still fighting. Thanks, but don't let up. Everybody else.
Let's clean up as much as possible.
Go on ahead. We'll hold this land.
Let's go. I've got your back. I've got your back.
Thanks, but don't let up. Everybody else is still fighting inside.
Almost done.
Let's go. I've got your back.
Nice.
See it? We were in real trouble until you showed up. Those undead came out of nowhere.
How did the attack start?
First thing I saw was Corporal Kellak screaming and cursing. Then the undead started swarming and I lost track of him.
Kellak, you know him? Where is he now?
Do I know him? Sure. Kellak's assigned to this post, but he's been missing for days. It's not like him to go AWOL. Look, I don't want to get him in trouble. Kellak is a good soldier and a good man. He probably just overstayed his leave. It's that pirate girl. I don't know why he was looking for her, but I bet she's done something to him.
Pirate girl? What was her name?
I think he said it was Elastia. Found him on Elastia Crow. She's crew of a ship docked southeast of Nebo Terrace.
All right, Captain. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Meet with the Order representatives in Selma District. Okay, so Corporal Kellak has been missing for a few days, and the children were quite afraid of him when they spotted him in the swamps. The undead weren't attacking him, and something about a pirate girl called Elastia Crow. So let's leave the story instance and again return to the Selma District to talk about our findings. Let's use our waypoint to return to Divinity's Reach. And discuss our findings. Okay.
Elastia Crow had a rare talent for precognition. I wonder what Kellak wanted to know.
Whatever it was, I think the information drove him mad. I'm surprised that doesn't happen to more Cryery scholars, too.
Clearly, the Order of Whispers has no respect for pure research.
Yes? Advocate, good to see you. How'd your mission go?
We didn't find Kellak, but we discovered that he's connected to a pirate named Elastia Crow. I want to talk to her and see what she knows.
Talk with her? I'm afraid that's impossible. She's dead. Her pirate ship, the Ravenous, was destroyed by an undead attack 2 days ago.
You're sure she's dead? Did any of her crew survive?
Even if she's dead, Elastia was a seer. She might have seen this coming, and left something behind that we could use.
A few of her crew are still alive, camped near the wreckage of their ship. She might have told them more about what's going on.
We need to find out what Kellic wanted from Elastia. Pirates don't tend to be trusting folk. I think a little nautical infiltration and investigation is in order.
The Order of Whispers are a disreputable, shady bunch. You and the pirates would get along just fine. I have a better suggestion. Even if Elastia Crow is dead, she can still be helpful. I know an accomplished priestess of Grenth who could summon the pirate spirit.
The Durman Priory's better suggestion is to disturb the dead? You scholars really will turn over every rock to get your answers. Even tombstones.
Hiroki, any suggestions from the Vigil?
None, Advocate. While these two are squirreling for answers, Vigil soldiers will watch for another undead attack.
It's your call, Advocate. Infiltrate the pirates, or summon Elastia's spirit.
So, summoning Elastia's spirit sounds pretty cool, but since we already did something for the Durman Priory and the Vigil, let's go with Ihan on this. So, yeah, Agent Ihan, very well. I'm ready to decide. Whatever Elastia was doing, it's the province of mortals, not gods. I'll go with you and infiltrate the pirates. Excellent! I need to prepare. Meet me near the Lion Bridge Expanse, and we'll take it from there. Okay, well, Ihan, see you there. And we get another reward. Let's see. Unfortunately, helms that aren't really helping. So when you get into a situation like this, even though you have an item that isn't better than like an item you're currently wearing or a gear stuff, but you might want to, you know, it could be that you quite like the look of a certain item, so you can right click and say preview. So you might think, that strong helm looks pretty cool, or the mending helm, or, well, the penetrating helm. This is kind of standard, right? I think we already had this one. But it could be that you haven't unlocked the skin for a certain item yet. So what you can do is pick that item and then unlock the skin for it. So what you could do is, well, let's pick the strong helm, even though it's not like the helmet we are going to wear, because our current helmet is just better. So accept, and then you can go into your inventory and then just right click and unlock skin. So I already unlocked the skin for this item, but if you haven't done so, you can always do that. And of course you can also do that with weapon and other types of gear. But for now, let's leave the instance and check our map, because now we need to go to an area that I haven't yet explored with Basil the Wanderer. So let's press M and zoom out, and you can see that the next story quest marker, the sad tale of the Ravenous, is in this area. It's totally covered, and we have no waypoints here. So it's the Gendaran Fields. So how can we get there? So there are actually two ways kind of to get there. You can get there via going via the Beetleton Farms and follow the road here, and then you go right, and then you go into the Gendaran Fields, or you can go via Kessex Hills and then actually close to the Delanian Waypoint, and then follow the road here. So that's waypoint to the Delanian Waypoint in the Kessex Hills, and then go to the next quest marker. Can use our raptor for that. transfer to the Gandarian fields. So we haven't discovered anything here yet. Let's raptor up again. So this waypoint is now unlocked. And if you don't really want to rush through the story, you can always, you know, do the renowned hearts here and level up. We're currently focused on the story, so I won't be doing any dynamic events while we're at it. But of course, if you are playing on your own playthrough, feel free to like explore and discover all this stuff before, you know, actually doing a next chapter or a next story step in your in the personal story chapter. So let's see, and I think he's hiding under the bridge. Yes, let's enter the instance. Hello.
May the Six watch. Advocate, over here! Keep your voice low. The pirates are still spooked from Kellick's attack. They won't be quick to trust newcomers.
We need them to tell us what they know. How do we get them to talk?
Don't worry, Advocate. The Order's been thinking ahead. It's what we do. The Order of Whispers is the oldest organization in Tyria. We've managed to survive this long because we always have a plan.
All right, Ihan. I'm listening. What do you suggest we do?
I've hidden special torches on the outskirts of the pirate camp. They're enchanted with pure life force by a priest of Melandru. The power of these torches will draw in the undead, but nobody else will notice the difference.
Draw in the undead? That's dangerous. People could get hurt.
These are no innocents, Advocate. They're pirates. And a cutthroat bunch at that. Bear that in mind. Disguise yourself and attempt to join the crew. When the undead attack, prove yourself defending the camp. They'll trust you after that. I'll maintain the torches and watch for undead. I'll be nearby in case the situation escalates out of control.
Okay. Acquire a disguise. Here, put on this disguise. No one's going to believe you're a pirate in your current getup. Is there anything else I need to know about being a pirate? Work on your swagger, your swearing, your slang. You'll be fine. Alright, I'll bear that in mind. Thanks, Ihan. Here we go. So now we have a cool pirate outfit. So let's see if we can light the torches of Melandru and lure those undead in. Speak to the captain.
You there!
Oh.
If you have business, speak to Captain Barnacus. Otherwise, shove off before I split you like a pig.
Oh, okay.
15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. Drink and the devil had done for the rest. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum.
Cool. Okay, Captain Barnacus.
Splendid view, isn't it? Only thing missing is our bloody ship. We never should have let that Seraph dog board the Ravenous again.
Ravenous died a noble death, Captain. On fire and full of holes. She went down fighting, like the grand dame she was.
Aye, that she did. That she did. Here, who's this new lubber come to stare at us?
Reporting for duty, Captain. They call me Yardarm, Rock Dog of the Eastern Sea. I hear you're looking for a new crew.
You heard wrong. We're looking for brothers and sisters of fortune. Sailors that'll stand by us when the blood starts flowing. Now, sling your hook before I...
Captain, the undead are back. We're under attack.
Damn them! Look alive, scallywags. Time for some payback. You there, Yardarm! If you want to earn a berth on my ship, draw your weapon and risk your neck with the rest of us.
Okay. Oh dear. Okay. That doesn't look good. Okay. So let's clean this up. Mistfire Wolf into action and let him help out. Oh no, the pirates are going down! Oh, fortunately they're resting themselves, but let's focus on these guys and clean them up. Okay. Let's put them together. Nice. Okay.
Hurrah! Break out the rum! We've earned one more day, me mateys.
You did well, Yardarm. But if you're looking to join my crew, fighting ain't enough. You need a sharp wit too. Well, what actually happened to your ship? After he'd become corrupted, Kalik returned to demand that Alastia cure him. Zaitan's scum followed him to our portage. So that's how you lost your crew. Aye, matey. And the ones who didn't die think we're cursed. I fear we'll never see the open ocean again. I have another question. My wit? What does that have to do with anything? Listen here, matey. My crew has to settle scores with words, or we'd kill each other off. Speak with Gates, she'll get you to rights. Okay, sounds crazy to me, but I'll do it. First mate Gates.
Avast.
Are you ready for your ears to turn blue, Yardam? I'm ready if you are. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Shut your hatch, you lily-livered bilge rat. What did you call me, you grog-guzzling blowfish? That's the spirit. Are you trying to intimidate me, you lice-infested hammock hanger? I'm not just trying, you pox-faced cab. You're shaking in your boots. Good one. I'll gut you like a trout, you scurvy, buck-toothed, flea-bitten child of a sea hag. Bring it on, you sea-faring, tight-turning, half-witted poop deck. Wow, that was amazing. Well done, you salty dog. Captain, this is a good one. Cool. So, let's talk to Captain Barnacus again. See.
You fight like a pack of wolves, Yardarm. I take you aboard in the blink of a mermaid's eye. Trouble is, my ship is busy cozying up with the seafloor. Gates, you tell the tale. Laying out our bad luck will set me to weeping like a quaggan.
A seraph by the name of Kalik came calling on our seer. Naturally, we thought we'd feed him to the sharks. But he had coin and promise of more. We plundered an Orient cruiser, plucked her treasures right under the old dragon's nose. Kellogg wanted the lot. We sold him for a pretty penny. Then he comes back a few nights later, screaming for the seer Alastia Crow. He grabs her by the throat and says he'll kill her unless she removes some curse he's under. Behind him come undead like the plague. He ignores them, doesn't even know they're there, and I hear Alastia whisper to him, "Blood of royalty." Kellogg stabs Alastia and rushes off screaming, leaving us there to the mercy of the undead. They scuttled our ship and ruined everything.
That's the sad story of the landlocked Ravenous. These are bitter days to be a pirate.
Sorry to hear that. But I'm looking for work as a sailor, not a sellsword. If your ship's not seaworthy, it's best we part ways.
And if you're curious about the ship, it's actually here underwater. You can already see some cargo floating around. And there's the ship. That's sad, isn't it? Okay, so let's return to Ihan and tell him all about it. So Kalik actually got some cool Orient treasures, but unfortunately it seems like he was corrupted or... yeah. And then he thought, you know, I need to get back to the seer to lift the curse. And before dying, Alastia Crow told him he needs royal blood. Our little undead attack went off without a hitch. How'd it play with the pirates? I still think it was risky, but it paid off in spades. I know what Alastia told Kellock. Risk is measured by reward, Advocate. What did you find out? After he was corrupted, he went to Alastia to find out how to remove the dragon's curse. Remove it? That's not possible. Zaitan's corruption can't be undone. We know that, but Kellock didn't, and Alastia lied. She told him he needed the blood of royalty. By Melandru, Kellock's going to attack Queen Jennah. We must send word to Captain Thackeray right away. I'll meet you back in Divinity's Reach. Dear. So let's head back to the Selma district. And then again we can use M. If you have more time and just want to explore, you're totally free to explore the Gindarin fields here. But for now, we're actually heading back to Divinity's Reach. As you can see, there's also a quest marker here for Lion's Arch, which is slightly misleading. Well, it's not fully misleading, but you can go into Lion's Arch and then use a portal to go back to Divinity's Reach. Because Lion's Arch is so close by and it's another route to return to Divinity's Reach, the waypoint is also visible here, or the quest marker for the next story step. But now we'll just go back straight away to the Selma waypoint. Enter instance. Also, if you're wondering why every time we return to our home instance here and the trees fall down, it's because I've already harvested from these trees. So every time they kind of fall down as I enter my home instance. So, yep.
Captain Thackeray, I'm glad you're here. We've got an urgent situation. Kellock's been corrupted by Orion artifacts. The pirate Alastia told him that the Queen's blood will cure the corruption.
Duena's mercy. I have to protect the Queen. We can't let him near her.
I think the undead are following him because he has the artifact. As long as he's out there, they'll be right on his heels.
We don't have much time. The undead mob he's leading is just getting bigger. Kellock's growing more dangerous by the second.
We can't just think of the Queen. We have to think of Kryda. If we just defend her, Logan, Kellock will destroy every town from Lion's Arch to Divinity's Reach.
You're right. Damn it. When it comes to my duty to the Queen... Well, never mind. I'm listening. What's the plan?
It's time to assault Kellock head-on. In the Vigil, we swear an oath to stand between the darkness and the light. The only way to be sure is to face this threat directly. Advocate, join us. You'd make a fine member of the Vigil, and I'd be proud to fight by your side.
Don't be thick-headed, Hiroki. Knowledge is power. The Durman Priory's research is conclusive. The Advocate would be much better suited among our scholars. Come, Advocate. We can use the Mortus Virge enchantment to protect the Queen, and neutralize this threat intelligently.
Kellock has two things on his side. An army of undead, and complete insanity. We have to use cunning, lure him in, and then trick him into destroying himself. The Order of Whispers wants you on our side, Advocate. All you have to do is say the word.
All right, everyone. Give me a moment to discuss my options with Captain Thackeray. Then I'll let you know how I'm going to proceed.
So as you can see, all three orders actually have, their own way, but they're all kind of part of a solution, I think. So they're not wrong or right. So, as Logan says, Advocate, all three orders have petitioned for you to join them. It's a permanent choice, but you'll gain a powerful ally. What do you think about it, Logan? You've been a boon to Crida, but you can do more with one of the orders. You should seize this opportunity. What do you think about the Vigil? They're straightforward, honorable, and militant. I appreciate that, and I like their concern for the common man. Okay. What do you think about the Priory? I have no use for libraries, but exploring sounds like fun. I'd like discovering lost knowledge and history. Can I ask another question? What do you think about the Order of Whispers? They claim to be master manipulators, hiding in the shadows. They certainly know a lot of secrets. That could be useful. I'll keep that in mind. Pick an Order of Tyria to join, and with it, a plan to save the Queen. Yeah. Let's see. I think like all three had some very interesting things, and let's go for Agent Ihan and the Order of Whispers. The Order of Whispers wants you on our side, Advocate. Kellogg's defeat could be your initiation. Remember, this is a permanent decision. What do you say? I'll join the Order of Whispers. Kellogg is only the beginning. Okay, nice. So we've completed the story step and can again pick a weapon. Doesn't matter which one because our current weapon is better. Let's leave the story instance and move on towards the next story step. So now we have picked an order and we have a plan, hopefully, to save the Queen. So yeah, let's head to the throne room and spring the trap. Okay. So let's head here. Oh dear. Meet Ihan at the Queen's Palace. Okay. Hello. Jennah's in danger. Stay alert. You must really care for her, Logan. I would give my life for her. She means more to you than Crida. If there is purpose in my life, it is to keep her safe. She is Crida. Well, okay. Agent Ihan.
There you are, Initiate. Are you ready to lay a trap for our friend Kellock?
I am, Ihan. Are your agents prepared?
Our agents, my friend. You're a member of the Order of Whispers now. We all work as one. Everything's arranged. We've set traps throughout the room, and we'll create a magical duplicate of Queen Jennah to distract Kellock.
But the real Queen Jennah will be safe, right?
Absolutely. You have my word on the honor of our order.
Good. Kellock's been sighted near the palace grounds. He should be here any minute now.
Okay. So let's get those bombs ready.
The bombs should be easy to arm. They've been strategically placed and just need activation.
Advance!
The bomb should be ready now. Good timing. Kellock's here.
Majesty, my beloved Queen, Jennah, you have to listen. I won't hurt you. I just need your blood. It will save Crida.
Corporal Kellock, drop your weapons and surrender. You're not thinking clearly.
No, I need her blood. Royal blood. Don't you understand? It can cure the corruption. Make us all free.
It's not true. Alastia Crow lied to you, Kellock. She did this just to endanger the Queen.
No. No, you're wrong. There has to be a way. Tell me! No, this can't be the truth. I'll kill you all!
Oh no.
Strength take you. I won't give in! You won't stop me!
Oh dear. Where did it go? Oh, wait. Oh, that's it. That's quite fast.
Poor Kellic. His mistakes were rooted in his love for Queen and country.
So many mistakes. Made for all the right reasons. The Queen could have been killed by someone who loved her. Even... I mean, it really makes you think.
It's all right, Logan. The Queen is safe. Focus on the future, and Traitor will stay safe too.
Well done, Initiate. You showed tremendous cunning and nerve. I'm proud you're a member of the Order of Whispers. Now for the rest of your initiation. Go to Lion's Arch. There you'll be contacted by an apple merchant. Meet with him to get your first formal assignment.
I look forward to it. It's time to be part of a bigger world. Logan, are you all right? You seem rattled.
I'm glad Jennah's safe, but I realize now that her safety is temporary. Everything is temporary. Unless the dragons can be stopped. Dragons can't be defeated by one person, or even one nation. There has to be another way. Do you think we can overcome our mistakes, my friend? Make up for the things we've done?
I know we can, Logan. Mistakes make us human. It's rising up again that makes us heroes.
You're right. I've been too focused on keeping the Queen safe. I love being at her side, but maybe that's not where I can best defend her. Or Traitor. An old friend named Cave asked me to meet her at Lion's Arch. I think I'll take her up on that.
I think that's an excellent idea. I'll see you in Lion's Arch.
Nice. Okay, the trap completed. So we've wrapped up the second... oh no, it's already the third personal story chapter of the human origin. From this point on, actually all storylines converge in Lion's Arch, so yes. Oh, we've also leveled up, so let's take a look at that as well. We can use boosts. Nice! I actually already used one while leveling. When we did a whole map completion of Queensdale, but officially I guess you get access to those at level 34. We also get more primary attributes, and we can pick a boost. So a strength booster, an armor booster, or a speed booster. Let's go for a strength booster. And our upcoming level rewards are at level 35 plus 10 hero points. At 39 we can use rare equipment. The personal story chapter 4 will unlock at level 40 and our second specialization slot at 45. So yes, we're currently level 34. Well, still have some leveling to do. So for now, before I leave the story instance and wrap up this part of Basil the Wanderer's adventure, I'll be going to, well, I will be, let's just pick a check the hero tab and our story journal, so H and story journal. So next episode will be playable at level 40, called Order Neophyte, but we also noticed, at level 45 our specialization slot 2 will unlock, which is great because we currently have Zeal, and then we can actually pick a different trade. So let's check training and pick our a second specialization to go with the Zeal we already have. We currently have 10 unspent hero points, so I'll be leveling up off screen this time to level 45, and I will kind of focus on exploring the Gandharan fields probably, and even going into some starter zones, and I think I'll just do like a quick summary of the leveling experience before we start our fourth story chapter. So for now, I wish you all a lot of fun during your own travels, of course, because I truly hope that you've been also playing a bit, and I'll see you guys next time.